Welcome to Joyful Praise Fitness, where faith, fitness, and fashion meet for total balanced wellness. I'm nydabeth, and today I'm going to talk about how I added braids to Sisterlocks. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Guess what? It's free. So if you subscribe, I would appreciate it. Also hit that notification bell so you can get updated when I post a video. So today I want to talk to you about my experience adding knotless braids to Sisterlocks. So I did do knotless braids, and it was an interesting experience to say the least. I think it was an epic fail, but hey, you got to try stuff, right? And it just didn't work out quite well, but I'm glad I did it. I had intention of doing both myself and my daughter, but it took so long doing my daughter's hair that we did not get around to doing mine at all. I was not interested after that. The first mistake that I made was I tried to tighten and do the braids on this like all in one sitting. And I just do not suggest that. I suggest that you break it up, make sure your hair is already tightened and done on another day, maybe a couple days before, and then, another day do the braids. But doing them on the same day, it was just too much tension on her head. And I don't know what I was thinking, it's usually tighter when you do a fresh retighten anyway. So not only was it too much tension, it just took too long, because when I tighten my daughter's hair, it's never as fast as when I do somebody else's head. And that's nothing against her. It's just she's only 12. She likes to move around. She likes to take breaks, And then of course I'm mom, so she's home. She wants to go do this and that. And so it usually takes a while anyway. And then on top of that, doing the braids, it was just like way too much. It was way too long. I did not expect that. So that was my first mistake. Number 2 mistake, I decided to get hair. I didn't know what I was doing when I went. I got all this hair, right? I got 6 to 8 packs just for her, plus mine. So I've got all this leftover hair. But the mistake was I got hair that was way too dark. A 1B. And my daughter's hair is not a 1B. So that was I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that dark. Yeah. It ended up being way too dark. But it was like we were committed. We were in it to win it. So we just... we were in it to win it, so we just stuck with it, and yeah, it was just too dark. So that's mistake number 2. You really got to know what hair color you want to go for. And again, I got 1B for her, and then for me, I got a T1B/30, because I like the ends on it. But I'm afraid now mine's gonna be pretty dark too. So I don't know. I'm stuck with all this hair. I probably should have took it back a long time ago, but here we are. Mistake number 3, I made them way too big. They were so big. They were basically big dreadlocks looking. Yeah, that's how it turned out. But you know what? I just appreciate her attitude. She was so awesome about it. She smiled. She wore it for a total of 3 days, I think. Yeah, we got 3 days out of the deal. She doesn't like fake hair. She loves her locks, and really it was just me wanting to practice, but she was not like, oh, Mom, please, I want to get my hair done. It wasn't her. It was all me. So she's a good sport. I appreciate her. I love her. That's my girl. But yeah, they were just way too big. So I understood. one thing you might run into if you're trying to add braids to your locks is it can get itchy. It's just that added hair, the what is it, like synthetic or whatever. And then on top of the locks is a lot of hair that you have on your own head. It can get kind of hot. I tried it at a time of year where I thought it was a little cooler, so I thought maybe we could get away with it because we've done like the crochet on her before, but each time she just doesn't like it. But if you are somebody like me who wants to try different styles and stuff, I can deal with it. Just make sure that you oil your scalp, put some oil on your locks. Try not to just go in without any kind of something to moisturize your hair, because locks are kind of dry, like, at times anyway. So make sure you do something so that you're not just putting it on top of your hair and it's even more dry than it has to be, right? But yeah, those were some of my mistakes. This is how it turned out. We got a couple good pictures out of the deal, but yeah, she wanted it out of her hair as fast as possible. And it was just a lot of work. So recently, kind of funny, she had a basketball game, and the team moms there, they are like really good at doing braids. And so for part of the fundraiser, well, it was a tournament for breast cancer awareness. So they added pink hair to their hair, pink braids. And they just did it all easy, just like that. They didn't do the crochet method. She just actually did it just like you would add braids to your hair if you didn't have locks. And I'm like, I really need to get that down because she was so happy and it looked great. So I just thought that was kind of funny. This is what I use for crochet. And what I did for when I did it was I took a section of her hair and then I braided it like this all the way down, right? So I tried not to do too much tension on the braid itself so that it would leave room when I stuck the crochet needle through there. Don't judge my hair, please. I know I need it done, but I've been lazy, and someone who sometimes helps me do my hair hasn't been available. So I'm like, here I am, okay? Don't judge. So once I braided her hair all the way down, you take the crochet needle and then you stick it through the braid so it comes through the other side, right? And then this is where you add the hair. So I would take a section of, like what I felt like was big enough. And actually the parts were starting to get real, they were big. They were too big. That was part of the problem, right? And this is what you got to be careful for. You don't want to, pull your hair. So, you got to get it through just like this. Make sure that, right? And then, wait. See what I mean? And then you would add the hair and then you would pull it all through. So I did it on two sides. I'm not even gonna attempt to do my own right now. But I would put it through this way and it was like crisscross, and then I was able to braid it. And there is a rubber band method as well that you can use here to kind of keep it together. So we explored a couple of the ways, but I just stopped with the rubber band and I just did it like this, like I just showed you. But yeah, it was fun to try. And like I said, she's a great sport. And, but it made me realize I'm not going to do my own hair. I'm just going to go get it done because that is just already trying to tighten your hair. And then, yeah, it's like that extra step that you have to take. And I don't want to be here forever doing my hair. So, but it was good and fun to try. So that was my experience. Those were my mistakes. Let me know what you think below and like this video, share this video. Before I go, the scripture for this week is Ephesians 6:10, and it says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might." He gives us the strength. He gives us the power, and that is so encouraging. So keep the faith, stay encouraged, and I'll see you next time. God bless.